Okay. All right, brothers, we're gonna start off. All praises go to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. Give a salute and shalom to the elders and the apostles of the camp, Great Millstone. No, I'm not part of Great Millstone, but that is the camp who I follow and where I've got the correct doctrine and 100% truth. All right, we're gonna pick up. We're gonna focus on Matthew 25. I haven't really got a topic at this moment, but I'll fill in the topic when it's time to upload. But Matthew 25 is where I really wanted to hit, just to piggyback off the last lesson that I did. And we're gonna start off. Okay, Matthew 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. You know, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps, while the bridegroom tarried. They all slumbered and slept. You know, because he gonna catch. he gonna catch. He gonna catch some Israelites. Not some, but a vast majority of Israelites not doing what they supposed to do. They pants down. And on that day, man, it'll be too late. Cause you know not when the hour of time that he approaches. You might see the signs, but while you caught up in your folly and your wickedness, understand that you will get caught slipping. And it's gonna be too late for mercy. It's pure judgment. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. I know many brothers done touched on this topic before, but it's good for edification purposes, because every day there's new brothers and sisters that's tuning in. They might hear brother there, they might hear brother there in our respective regions, and it's good to touch back on certain chapters and topics, because it's like I said, it's all for edification purposes. And right here is going into there was 10 virgins, and five had the oil, meaning they had the knowledge and understanding with them. So they good. Those who are in the truth and who carry the knowledge and understanding of this word, the Yahweh Shai, the doctrine, the 100% doctrine. On that day, God willing, they're going to be covered. Most likely they're going to be covered because it says so. Especially in Psalms 121. I think it's verse 7, I think. Don't quote me, but I think they're going to be covered. He's going to protect thee. But those are the virgins that do have the oil in the lamp. I mean, they have the knowledge. That's going to be their stability, as in Isaiah said. And while they went to buy, we're at Matthew 25 and verse 10. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came. And they that were ready went in and with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. See? It's just like saying this whole time is when the doors of mercy was open to repent, was open. And you had the prophets out there on the highways and the byways, out there doing the lessons, out there feeding the sheep. That was the time to go ahead and build yourself up in the understanding. And then your faith, increase your faith. See, on that very day when destruction come, when all hell breaks loose, you're going to seek the word of the Lord, but his prophet's not going to be there. Like one brother say, forgot, I really know the name of the brother, but I know he's out there in the GMS Mississippi camp, and he would say that we're not going exactly his word. He said, man, when all hell breaks loose, we're not gonna be out here trying to teach you Jake, cause now's the time to soak up, be a sponge and soak up, get understanding, get knowledge, build thyself up. Brothers out there doing the work, man. This video's constantly dropping every day. My notification is on high alert. It's not a day go by where there's not 3 or 4, 5, 6 or 7, 8 lessons that I can eat off of. And I piggyback and I add and I take. That's what the brother should be doing. That's why YouTube is still here. That's why the prophets are still here. But when the family of the word come, it's gonna be too late. And by then, all hell breaks loose. And Yahushua, since we know not the hour and time, day or minute, he shall show up. But those who was on their watch, they're going to be prepared. And those who was out there bullshitting, saying to themselves, oh man, our Lord, he tarrieth, he's not coming. Or who went back out there in the world, man, listen, man, there will be no mercy for you on that day. Because you slept on Yahushua, and then he going to sleep on you. He going to do more than that, actually. We're gonna repeat verse 10, Matthew 25, verse 10. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Whew, that's cold. Here come when all hell break loose, and Yahushua comes. Until he come, we not saved. When them skies crack open, that's when we know. That's when we know it's a wrap. Our Savior is here. And he told us to keep ourselves occupied until he show up. And he's not at the door. You don't want Yahushua coming, man. Then on that day, man, when you see the world's in shambles, chaos in the streets, sisters are being raped, children are getting separated from their family, certain brothers, sisters, and children also are in FEMA camps, people getting slaughtered left to right, race wars, martial law. All these calamities don't come up on our people and come up on the world. And Yahushua is our only exit. And here he come, and you not ready. You was out there doing what you want to do, still smoking weed to the very last minute. You know, and all types of pleasures of the flesh. Hey, listen, see, I'm going to say that for another lesson, but boy, the flesh, ooh, it's a daily struggle. I'm going to say that for another lesson, though. But to hear Yahushua say he know you not, man, that means you're not part of the elect. You've been rejected. But he answered and said, Verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch, therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. To every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. It's like saying that, okay, not all men have the same measure of faith. Each man is given his portion. Some he might give of greater faith than the next man, but he's still gonna give that next man some. And what you do with that, you're supposed to increase. You're supposed to increase your knowledge, increase your understanding, and if so, then you bring back fruit. If you bring back one brother, that's considered fruit. Some brothers might bring back 2, 3, a whole cluster. But whatever you did, whatever he gave you, and then you came back and you gained fruit, you were profitable. You were very profitable. Because like I said, not all men have the same level of faith, and not all men are going to be set up the same. There's different offices within this body. The elders speak on that at all times, all the time. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. So that means he brought back fruit. Lord Yahushua gave him 5, and he came back with 5 more. So he was very profitable. And likewise, he that had received 2, see, the second brother then already, he didn't have as much as the first man. The first man had 5. He had 2. He didn't have as much, but he still had some. So like I say, it goes to comparison, whereas like not all men going to have the same understanding or level of faith. Each man shall have their portion. But and likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other 2. He was profitable. But he had received one went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought over 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. He was profitable. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thy good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. See, it's coming with a reward. The work that the brothers do, the sacrifices that they put up, that they gave, stuff that they let the flesh suffer and they put off from the flesh. They killed that old man daily. They refrain themselves. All that is considered a sacrifice, and you will be rewarded. That's his word. And you got to believe wholeheartedly that you will. You got to know that he is. You can't come to him unless you wholeheartedly know that he is, and he will reward thee that have been his good and faithful servants. Like I said, we in the flesh and we go off at times. But if you correct yourself and you get back on track and you do what you're supposed to do, you take heed, and then you strive to the very end, you might very well be that elect, that hopeful elect. And he gonna reward you. Whatever you gave up, man, he'll give you back double or 100-fold. Brother going to that all the time. Matthew 25 and 22. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. Come on in. The kingdom of heaven is prepared, ready, and to receive you. Oh, that's heavy. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee, that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in thy earth. Lo, there thou hast, that is thine. His Lord and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant. Thou knewest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I shall have received my own with usury. I mean, it's funny, but then again, it's not funny because it's not going to be funny to those that receive that penalty. To those in certain individuals, it's not going to be funny. Because he gave that man one talent. And that man, he hid the Lord's money. He sat on that talent. He didn't do nothing. He was unprofitable. While the other two servants were profitable, he was unprofitable. And he had the least. And he had the least talents of them all. Of all three, he had the least. We're at 28. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which have 10 talents. For unto everyone that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But for him that hath not shall be taken away even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. See? Those who get caught slipping, slothful, or who ain't produced no fruits, no works, you're going to be cast off. And on that day, see, you knew of it. But you put nothing. What you put in is what you get out. I'm pretty sure those who listening have heard that saying before. What you put in is what you get out. You put in nothing, you ain't gonna get nothing. Zero, goose egg. You're gonna be cast off. That's being a wicked and slothful servant. And that's a heavy penalty. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. And before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. From the good and faithful servants to the evil and unfaithful servants. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. It was already set, written. The playbook was already laid out. We just living it out in real time. For I was hungry and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was a stranger and ye took me in. Naked and ye clothed me. I was sick and ye visited me. I was in prison and you came unto me. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered and fed thee, or thirsty and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Then shall he say unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me not in. Naked, and ye clothed me not. Sick and in prison, and ye visited me not. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered, or athirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye did it not to one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into life eternal. Man, see, Matthew 25 is deep, is real deep, and it's clear cut. What you put in is what you get out. You were slothful and you ain't have no works, or you gained no fruit, you're going to be cast off. You will be separated from those that do have works and fruits. Just like the tares and the wheat. Come on, you're going to be separated. You're going to be separated. Ain't no way you're going to sneak into the kingdom. You trying to bypass Yahweh Shai. Man, he is the door. You got to go through him. Any man that go through another way or try to cripple the back door or through a window, I'm roughly paraphrasing, the same as a thief and a robber. He is the door. You got to go through Yahweh Shai. You got to come through the front door. And he gave his commandments. He gave his orders. We ought to follow and obey them to the best of our ability. Like I say, we are in the flesh and we do go off. But if we get up and we correct ourselves and we continue on that straight path, then we have something to look forward to, which is the kingdom of heaven. That is our reward. Matthew 25 is very deep, and it's like it speaks volume. There are brothers that gave of more detail and better breakdowns, but like I say, to each, this is why it's a body. To whoever this lesson is edifying for, hey, let it be for them. It's not about the views. It's not about that. It's just about the edification. That's why I did it for, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. What I was taught, I'm giving it back. From the brothers of GMS, the apostles, elders, and on down. What they fed me, that's what I'm regurgitating right back to the other sheep. I'm giving it right back. You put in and you get out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, so it's on to the next, and shalom to the brethren out there doing this work, and to the believers, even to the sisters. Close it out right here, and like I say, I hope this lesson was edifying, and shalom.